Hey guys, so we are right now in front of the Coug. Why are we here? We are in Pullman, Washington. As you can see behind me, we are on the Washington State University campus. We are on Greek Row. This is the fraternity portion of Washington State University. So you've got fraternities here. What is interesting is this Coug, the bar right here, is actually owned, it seems, by the fraternity, or at least the parking in the back is fraternity. As you can see, Coug housing right back here. So it does seem like this is a fraternity type run business. Now, I don't know if all of these are fraternity type run businesses, but I can tell you that in the back, we're going to go ahead and walk back. And you can see more Greek lettering, over here. So this is, again, the fraternity area of Washington State University. And as you come into the back, we were trying to find something to park with. We see property and it says parking by permit only, others will be towed. And over here, you can clearly see it says property of I can't even pronounce that, Lamboa Chi Alpha. Now, I could be completely butchering that, and I'm pretty sure I am. But what I'm trying to say is that this is all owned, it appears, by the fraternity. And again, Coug housing right here. This is the Coug. Why am I here? As you know, we are monitoring and watching the case out of Mascow, Idaho, of the four slain University of Idaho students. We received a lead that brought us here to the Coug, stating that, you know, it is possible that Bryan has been here. Unfortunately, today is Sunday, and this location is closed down. I don't know if it's because it's the first of the year. I don't know if it's because the school has been closed. And as you can see, it is virtually a ghost town here on the campus of Washington State University. I can also tell you that it is the same out there in at the University of Idaho as well. It all looks about the same. It's very quiet. There's not a lot of hustle and bustle. I'm sure all these roads out here are lined with cars during the active school year. But again, it brings us here to the Coug. Did Bryan come here? Did he frequent here? Was he part of the fraternity? Or did he know fraternity members? I'm unsure. We know that, you know, Kaylee and Maddie were very outgoing. They went to a lot of places, had a lot of friends in multiple different fraternities. And, you know, they were associated with Sigma Chi and all their sororities that they are associated with. Did they come here and have parties? Did they ever come to the Coug? When did they run into or get on the radar of Bryan Kohberger? You know, we're trying to make heads or tails of it, but I would really like, if anybody works here at the Coug, to reach out to me or Chronicles of Olivia, or if you frequented here. Now, law enforcement is asking anybody that's had any contact with Bryan Kohberger, either past childhood friends, currently, they're being asked to please call law enforcement. Law enforcement is still requesting that information in. We received an interview from John Doe 1 that really gave us a child insight look into Bryan's past prior to his weight loss. He knew him during his massive weight loss. He watched him turn from a seemingly nice person to somebody that wanted to destroy him and emasculate him. What would make such a change go on in a person's life? You know, they talked about his parents being some of the nicest people they have ever met. And, you know, with the drug, And with the problems that he brought to his home, it makes me wonder what really did happen, what triggered him, because a lot of people in my experience, you know, they go to drugs because of childhood trauma. It was right there in the teenage years. You know, was he just sucked in because he was a loner? He didn't fit in. He was heavy set. It was kind of cool being with the cool kids. I don't know. What led us to where we are today? What led us to him murdering 4 students from a university only 9 short miles or less away from where I stand right now? We don't know. We're trying to make that connection. We're trying to find anybody that can tell us, you know, where they may have come into contact with each other. How did he get on the radar? We're learning, and I don't know because we didn't hear it from law enforcement, so it's considered speculation at this moment. But, you know, they're saying that he actually stalked them for a few weeks, or his phone pings were near Maddie and Kaylee several weeks prior to the act. So we just don't know. But again, we are here. This is where we were told to come, that there is a potential that he was right here in this bar. And I'm curious how he treated the female staff in there, because if it's anything like what we're hearing, then we darn sure know that they weren't treated very well and probably called bitches. That's his MO.